Yeah, today what we'll see, like we will create some more examples. Like yesterday we saw only like we just we have created one simple HTML page, and inside that HTML page we used to use that double brace, and we are displaying some content. By also we displayed true or false by providing some valid conditions, like one equal to one greater than or equal to something like that, right?
Yeah.
And today what we will do, we will see like model controller view. Yesterday I told you, right, so many times,
Yeah.
model view controller. So today we will see how to create a model controller, and how to receive the data from the controller, and how to display in the view. Okay, so
Mm.
that's what and today we will see some more examples related to that model view controller. Okay, first what I will do, I will create one web application, and inside that I will create a simple HTML page.
Okay.
Okay, let me create one dynamic web project. Angular 1 application name, I had given Angular 1, and
Mm.
finish it. It's a simple web application. So far we have not created anything, just we have created only application, web application. So let me change the view. Yeah, okay. So inside the web content, so far we have not created any HTML page. So what I want to do, I want to create one simple HTML page, index.html. The file name is, I'm trying to give, index.html. It's a plain HTML, nothing is there inside this HTML. Let me,
Okay.
it's creating. Yeah, HTML page is created. I need some default tag. Let me recreate again. Okay, file, new, other, HTML. So HTML, and I'm giving index, finish it. So this is the default HTML page.
Yeah.
Okay, HTML is the starting tag, head, and metadata. These are optional tags. If you want, you can keep, otherwise you can remove this one.
Okay.
This is the plain one. Okay, now I want to test this one whether it's working or not. So for that I need a server, right? So I need to deploy my application into some server, then only I can able to access it. So for that purpose I'm creating one server. Tomcat 7, I guess. Browse computer installation, Apache Tomcat 7. Go back, the version is 7. Okay, now it's done. Finish it. So now I have a server, and I have my web application. So just I want to testing purpose, just I will display hi. There is no, we are not displaying anything, just to test whether our application is working or not. So I have written I, and now I'm trying to deploy my web application into the server. Maybe you'll not understand this one, how to deploy and all. This is separate servlets and JSP, and this is kind of advanced Java.
Mm-hmm.
So you will concentrate only on this HTML page, HTML and
So,
JavaScript.
yeah, in the Tomcat, what is the listener servlet? Servlet is the listener.
Basically here there is no, so far we have not created any servlet.
No, no, no.
Mhm.
Suppose if you send a request to HTTP,
Mhm.
so server side who will listen this and then pick up this?
Servlet.
Oh, okay, okay. If that is the case, you have written one last time. What you
Ajax.
call Ajax, right?
Yes. That time I created one server. I told you, no.
Uh,
I created server and up
you
client.
you created server side code, right?
Server side also I created code. Yes, to populate the
Then
states based on the country.
okay, then you send XML HTTP request. You sent
Yes.
from client.
Yes. From
So
client I'm
who?
sending. I'm hitting the server and I'm expecting response.
So that HTTP. So the server side who will pick up that?
Server side
What
who
you
will
said?
servlet.
That servlet is already means built in some standard servlet will pick it up or
That
what?
is servlet. We have to write the servlet. We have to write the servlet. Let me write a diagram so that you will understand. If I will tell that will not make sense. First, what we are doing, we are writing HTML page.
Okay.
HTML page, you know very well.
Mm.
Okay, HTML. Okay, inside the HTML, whenever we need, whenever if you need any data, what we are doing, we are making an Ajax call, right?
Okay.
If at all, if you want to get some data from the server, so we are writing Ajax.
Mm.
So whenever we are doing any action on click or on change on submit, so
Mm-hmm.
if you see my last example, right, there is an action http colon localhost colon.
Yeah.
So there is some URL is there. So that is basically the second one. This is a server.
Okay.
So this server is, we have to give some server name http colon. In my example case, the server is it's installed in my local only. So that's what you will say, http colon localhost colon port number.
Okay.
So the port number is 8080 and
Mm.
server name is localhost.
Okay.
Localhost. So
Mm.
now I am trying to hit this server by using all this information.
Mm.
Localhost colon port number. And servlet will receive the request and it will process the request and it will give back the response.
Yeah.
So this is server and this is client.
So basically, HTTP will directly search that URI, whatever you send in the
Correct,
server.
correct, correct. So
So that
local,
will be invoked. Means operating system will only do this.
yes, operating system, right? See, this is my local machine, right? So whatever server, otherwise I can give, instead of local host, I can do another way also. Let's suppose IP config. I can use this number also. What is this IP
Yeah,
number?
you can use it.
Yes,
So HTTP, when you send it HTTP, just will send it as a information, right? Message. It
yes, message.
doesn't understand. So other
Also,
side, suppose if you send the wrong information, say for example,
from server you are
wrong,
telling?
huh?
From server or from client?
No, from the client, if I send the wrong one letter misspelled
Uh-huh.
servlet name,
Uh-huh.
so then it will throw an error, right?
It will throw 404.
404. Who will throw that?
That it's inbuilt. Let's suppose whatever, whenever you are trying to raise a request, if it is not able to find any
Uh,
corresponding matching URL, then you will get 404 as a default. From your machine only you will get. From your machine means, let's suppose the UI, we need to deploy somewhere, right? Let's say for instance, now I deployed my application angular.js into Tomcat server, right?
hmm,
So Tomcat server, what it will do, whatever the request it is going out, whatever the request it is going out, let me change the color. Whatever the request it is going out from this, from
hmm,
the server, from the server, if there is no response coming back,
hmm.
then it will say 404. For this request, response is 404. We are not
Okay.
able to send out. There is no any person to receive the request.
Okay.
So that
So
is a,
HTTP will send only that
yes, yes, it's HTTP.
protocol. Okay.
So this is basically, it's a different syllabus like servlets and JSP. So that when we are dealing with that, right, servlets and JSP, that time I used to take care all those things. There is so many codes like a 401, 401, 404, 402, 500. You know, right?
Yeah.
500 you might be seeing so many places.
Internal server. Yeah.
Internal server 500 and 404 not found and 401 forbidden if you don't have access.
Okay. No, when I actually when I read about that XML parsing, no.
Okay.
So when server side, our side, suppose when you send a SOAP UI, SOAP XML,
Mm-hmm.
okay, you invoke your servlet through SOAP XML.
Yes,
So suppose HTTP doesn't do anything, just will send pass as it is.
it will send as it
Okay.
is.
So there is a other side. There are the
Some,
servlets will jars will parse this
yes,
message,
yes, jars.
understand and invoke the request
Yes, it
database
will
request.
receive the request and it will process the request. Inside the request, right? Every time I'm sending, country is India,
Uh,
country is US. So this
uh,
is the request information. So
Yes.
servlet, what servlet will do? Servlet will, it will read the information, it will read the request, and it will, there is a logic inside the servlet. If the country is India, okay, send this is the response. If the country is US, send this response.
No, okay. I think I understood what you
Mm-hmm.
said,
Mm-hmm.
but just for more clarification,
Mm-hmm.
suppose you asked me to give some information. Okay, you
Uh-huh.
send me, you gave me some packet.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
and he asked me to give it to some other guy.
Uh-huh.
So you will say whatever that guy gives it back,
Yeah,
you just return as it is, right?
correct.
Say I'm
Whether
HTTP, right?
correct. If the guy will give wrong information, also I will display as it is.
So what is that guy? I'm in server side.
That's a different one. So client, this is a client, right? HTML is a
Uh,
client, and
Client.
servlet is a server. Guy means it's a
But
server. Both are different.
in the server, we something will launch continuously, right? Waiting for somebody to
Ah,
give,
yeah, I
right?
will show you. See. Let me s- let me start my server. I need to change the port number. 1 second. I will show you that one also.
Yeah.
I will show you how that someone is listening or not. Okay. Now see there is two buttons. Is the red. Red means server is running now. My server is
Okay.
running. Now let me restart and let me access my application. I will tell you. I will show you the difference. Someone is listening or not. Okay. HTTP colon. Now the server name is localhost.
Uh,
Localhost. And what is the port number? Just now I changed.
uh, one
To,
one.
after that, which application? This is a server. Okay. Inside the server right now, how many applications is there?
One application.
Only one application. So you can able to deploy inside one server n number of applications.
Hmm.
Okay. So now inside this server there is so many applications is there, but now I want to access only this application, Angular underscore one.
Hmm.
Angular underscore one. Let me hit. Oh shit. Okay, let me restart. Yes, did you see there, right? Now the application is deployed and I got the response as a hi.
Right. Okay.
Okay, now the server is running. Let me
Hmm.
click this one. See, server is red means server is running. Let me
Hmm.
stop the server. Now the server is stopped. See, red
Hmm.
is, now let me hit again. We need to use external browser. The Eclipse browser will not work properly. Let me use our own Eclipse. Sorry, internal IE Explorer. It will work properly. So, server is still it is running basically. Okay. Now server is running, right? Did you see the red mark? Red
Yeah.
means server is running now. Okay, let me go back and hit the server. Now we are getting response high, right? Okay, now what I will do, I will stop the server. Now server is, did you see that stopped, right?
Yeah.
Now server is stopped and let me hit it and let me get, see now what happened localhost inside title. Let me open some other browser. This is cache problem basically.
Yeah.
No, I need to open some other browser. Do you like to make it more? I don't know how from where it's coming. It's a very weird scenario. Server is stopped, but still I'm getting the response. But generally it will not come.
Yeah.
Something
So
is
HTTP will go and search that server.
yes. See now I am not getting. See now HTTP look for this particular local host server. Inside the local host, is there any server is there which is having port number
1112.
triple one
Yeah.
two. Now
Yeah.
server there is no server. There is no server to listen the request. Why? Because the server is down now. Did you see that
Okay.
server is stopped?
Okay.
Got it right?
Yeah.
So now what I will do? Now I will restart the server. Now I'm restarting the server. Now server is up. See, red means server is already started. See, server is started, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I will go back and I will hit the response again. See, now I got the response.
Yeah.
See, if the server is down, you will not get response. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is the main one. And now we'll go back to our original topic. Now I need that Angular JS.js file. Yesterday we have downloaded, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back. So this is the one. Yes, not this one. Basically, I need the sample JS file. Object demo interface abstract class overloading. I don't know which project yesterday I created. Do you remember?
Angular.
Where is that project? I didn't see anything. Angular or project one? Okay, let me open my Eclipse so that I can see that one. Okay, so this is the location we are using demo sample. So inside this, we have created some sample project. So just I need that a JS file. So
Yeah.
otherwise I need to download again. Yes, this is the sample one yesterday we have created.
Mm.
So I think we have created app one, I guess. So inside that we have downloaded Angular.
Angular.
Yes,
Mm.
basically I need this JS file. Okay, let me go back. So this is our application. So we need to copy that JS file.
And,
It's not pasted. Yes, okay. I copied and I need to paste it here. Okay, let me paste it. Okay, now I pasted, right? So now
yeah.
our Angular JS features are ready with us. So now we have to use this one. So for
Okay.
that purpose, what you have to do, the basic one yesterday I told you, right? ng
Yep.
hyphen app. So this is the basic one. And also that we have to import that
Okay.
a JS file. CRI script type equal to JavaScript and src equal to
That's also equal to
src equal to that
index.
file name, control
Yeah.
space bar. It will automatically it will recognize and it will reload the file for us. Okay, now so far it's fine. Just to test whether it's working or not application. Now what I will do, 10 plus 10. So let me go back and restart my, so it's not displaying.
No, I think script spelling end tag is not complete.
SCRI.
Slash script. No, after source angular.min.js, there is no
Okay, that's fine.
slash script.
What it is telling? Not
No, there is a
end.
slash script. It should be ended, no?
It is not required.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I
It
don't
is
know.
not required, no problem. That is an optional. Okay, I think now it should work. Maybe sometime it is mandatory. Yes, now it is fine. That's you are correct. Okay, now let me close it. Okay, so now our basic application is working. Now what I want to do, I want to create controller model and I want to display some message. Okay,
Okay.
first right, let me create a controller. So how to create a controller? To create a controller, we need our own JS file. So right now this is an Angular JS file, Google People JS file. Now what I want to do, I want to create a separate JS file for my controller file, my my controller dot JS. So this is my controller JS file. So let me finish it. So inside this controller file, I had to write my controller logic. Okay. So yesterday I told you, right? So, so if there is no this ng app, if there is no ng app, so it will not recognize HTML code. The HTML code will not be recognized as a Angular JS feature. So
Hmm.
that's what we are keeping ng app. Okay. So now we will see some more information about ng app. So first, right, where my app equal to angular dot my app. So I will tell you what is the purpose of module, what is the purpose of app, everything I will tell you. First I will write the program. After that I will tell you where my controller equal to function, and here I need to pass a dollar scope where message equal to, okay, so I want to pass some message hi to all. Okay, this is fine. Okay, now I want to register my controller with my app. App dot controller ctrl my controller is registered. Let me go back, can give same name as my app, paste it, and I want to retrieve my model message, my controller. So here what I want to do, div ngfn controller equal to my controller, and here I want to copy my controller logic message. Okay, now let me refresh and let me see some results. It's not coming. Okay, there is some spelling mistake. Is there? Body ng app ng controller.
I think my controller you passed it is it should be close. No.
This is fine.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, this is fine. And now ng app undefined attribute ng controller. Okay, let me see what is that name. So what is that project we have created yesterday? Inside that app one
App
something.
one.
I didn't see any app one here. Okay, let me open it. There is some spelling mistake is there. This is the demo one.
You have to give scope dot message only. So you're
Message.
okay, but scope you're passing as a what you're passing?
Scope it's a keyword.
Mm-hmm.
So in ng controller, ng controller. This is so far it's fine. Okay, let me redeploy. It's look like everything fine. Just I want to redeploy. There is no change. Okay, my controller. This is also fine. module. My app space controller. My controller.
I think this square brackets, sir.
Square
Why there are two
brackets.
here? What you call?
I had given
Oh,
my
here two there. In the other one,
this is also same ng app. Okay, let me do one thing. I will copy the sample one.
no scope dot message. You don't
Yes,
have to
yes.
give in.
No, this is correct. The problem is we have not imported this JS file. No, it will work. This is the one. This is the issue. I have written a JS file, but I have not imported. Right?
Okay.
I think this is the issue. Okay, let me refresh it. Let me restart server once.
No. If you see dollar dot scope dot country, you gave it in the brackets, right? Here
Okay,
you didn't give. That's okay.
that is fine. That's no issue.
Uh,
SCOP scope message. That is no issue. Maybe. Okay, this is 4K. This is basic HTML. Basic HTML. Okay, let me my controller. This is my controller, and now my app, my controller. Let me remove all those things. So this is my controller, and let me remove all those things. My message equal to hi colon. Now go back to my app. Okay, now this is fine. message. This is also fine. Now refresh. Hey, tap. Okay, what is the controller name? I had given my controller. Okay, let me copy my controller. Okay, fine. me go back. Yes, now I got it right. This is a browser problem basically. So
Mm-hmm.
Eclipse browser is not working. So we should not use Eclipse browser. Let me change it to system browser. View browser default Internet Explorer. Okay, now it is fine. So now I will tell you what is the program. So yesterday, right? This is a simple HTML, and we have to import the Google people JS file. So this
Okay.
statement, so it is clear, right? After
Mm.
that, this is a body, and body is starting and ending. So I told you yesterday, right? This is the main thing. So whatever code you are trying to write, so it should be under ng app.
Okay.
So then only the Angular JS will understand that code. Otherwise, Angular JS will not able to understand. Let's suppose if you write something above body or below body, so that will not understand. So that's what everything we have to write under this tag only. Okay,
Okay.
ng app.
Okay.
So that is a main. It's kind of starting purpose. It's kind of starter of the browser. Okay,
Okay.
uh, that is the main purpose of this ng app. After that, what I did, I have written one JS file, my controller some JS file. Okay, so inside that the first line is what I did, Angular dot module, right? So here I had given some name, my app. Okay, so
Okay.
my application should start from here. So this is the my application name, my app. So
Okay.
yesterday I have not given any name. So why? Because there is no controller yesterday, only
Uh,
HTML. Today I have created a controller, and that controller execution should start from here. So wherever you are mentioning this name, my app, the same name, I had to give my module name. I had to give the same name, and I'm trying to create a module basically here by using this name. Okay, got it.
I got it.
Angular is a keyword. This keyword is coming from this JS.
Okay.
So Angular it's a keyword, and it is coming from angular.min.js. So we are calling one of the function from the angular.module, and we are giving some module name. You can give any name.
Okay.
So whatever name you are giving here, so we have to give that same name.
Okay.
So now we understand, right? What is
Yeah. Yeah.
module? This one we used to call as a one module. So like that, you can able to create n number of modules. If you want to create another body, you can copy paste here. You can give some different name. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the first line. Okay, and the second line is, now I have to create my controller. So how to create a controller, where we have to give the some controller name equal to controller is a basically JavaScript function. That's all. But
Okay.
here we are not giving any name here. But in previous case, if you saw, right, so function, and we are giving some name function, and after that we are giving some ABC, and we are opening, and we are doing opening bracket and close bracket, right?
Yeah.
If you see my old functions, you will see a name, validate phone number, validate skill, something and all. So here there is no function name. So this one we used to call it as an anonymous function. Okay,
Okay.
so there is no function. After that, right, we used to give some arguments, phone number, email, first name, right?
Mm.
So this is an argument. This one it's built-in argument by Google people. It's a scope.
Okay.
So this scope is coming from angular.min.
Okay.
Okay, after that, this is my controller logic. So inside controller, I'm trying to write a logic. So what is the logic, inside the controller? So this is a scope. Scope means, I can say indirectly, a kind of session. So
Okay.
for application, right, you will see if you log in Google, right, any bank application, after 5 times your session expired, please re-log in again. So indirectly, it's a kind of session for your
Yeah.
application. For your application, it is a session. So inside the session, I am keeping an element, message. I created my own message. You can keep anything. Let me keep X. Let me
Okay.
keep ABC. So I'm inside the session. I'm keeping a message. I'm keeping a variable called ABC, and the corresponding value is high.
Okay.
So you got it right so far? Clear, right, so far?
Yeah. I got it.
Okay. Now my controller is ready. Now I have to register my controller for a particular module. If you created a controller and nobody is using, right, so you have to register that controller to your module. So module, the first statement is creating a module. So for every module it's need a controller. So this is a module, and for this module I'm creating a controller. Controller name you can give anything, and this is the controller value, right?
Yeah.
So this is the controller value, and I'm registering my controller with this name. This is a key
Okay.
and this is a value.
Okay.
Okay, so now I had to refer this controller in my module.
Yeah.
So this is my module, right? So this is my module, and for one module you can register n number of controllers. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is the base module, and inside the base module only for this div I'm registering this particular controller. So say for instance you have another div.
Mhm.
So let me write another div, and let me consider this is as a controller 1 and this is as a controller 2.
Sure, too. Yeah.
So
Okay.
one module can have multiple controllers. Okay, let me register this one as a controller 1. Okay, let me create another controller. So this is it. Let me create another controller and let me register that controller also. My controller 1, this is a 1. My controller 2, and this is a 2. Basically how many controllers I created here?
Two.
2 controller, right? So let me give PQR. So I created 2 controllers, and inside the 2 controller, in first controller I registered a variable called ABC, and in second controller I registered a variable called PQR.
Yeah. Mhm.
So let me give value as a from second controller. I to all from first controller. So far it's clear, right? Two
Yeah.
different controllers I created, and I included these 2 controllers for a module. And inside the module, that is up to you, wherever you want you can use. So this
Okay.
is ABC and this is PQR, I guess.
Ah,
Now
yeah.
go back and let me run it. Let me see whether we are getting a value or not. See, high to all from first controller is coming. The second controller, I think there is some name mismatch. So that's what we are not getting any value. So I'm trying to retrieve by PQR, and let me see what is the value. PQR. This is also fine. This is also fine. Where controller function scope. See, there is a controller name
One, two.
here.
Yeah.
One I had to remove. So that's
Okay.
what is it's not able to find the controller.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what you will not get value. So now controller 2 is a proper. Now it will look for this PQR. Now it will get the value.
Yeah.
Okay, now you understood, right? What is the controller?
Yeah.
The controller is that is the one, and view means this is a HTML is a view.
You. Okay.
Okay, and now whatever this one PQR we are referring, right? PQR. So this one we used to call as a model. Model is having data.
Okay.
Okay, model, right? PQR is a model, and PQR having the value is I mean high halt from second controller. So this is called as a model value.
Okay.
Now you understood, right? What is model, what is view, and what is controller.
Right.
Okay, this is a very simple example. Okay. Okay, next time, next example what I will create. Yesterday I told you, right, whenever model is changing, let me clear it. Hmm, okay, new, don't save. Let's suppose this is a model. Okay, and after that this is a view means it's HTML. So if there is any change in the model, it should reflect to view.
Yeah.
Okay, if there is any change in the view, it should go to the model. So
Model.
both should be in sync.
Okay.
So how that will happen, I will show you. If there is the same example yesterday I told you, right, if there is any change in the temperature, so that is updating in the news site.
Inside.
Even though news site you are opening, but still if you see that the temperature is keep on updating, it's going down, it's going down.
Okay.
Okay, it's same like if you see any share market website, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So keep on price is updating, going down, you'll see the graph change, right?
yeah, yeah.
So everything where they are using sync, basically the client and server both are in sync. Okay, now go back to our example. Now what I will do, I will create a separate example, separate application, dynamic web application. The first example is clear, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let me create it. If you can able to understand first one, the next examples are very easy, it will not take much time.
Okay.
So the main one is, I need all these files. The
Okay.
main file is angular.js, this is required, so I will copy. Sorry, it's it. I will copy and I will paste into this application. After that also I need index file and my controller. Okay, now I
Okay.
will modify that files. Okay, now go back to my controller. So inside my controller, so far I'm using two controller. So this is just to to make you understand, I created two controllers. Going forward I will use only one controller. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I will use same module and same name ABC. Instead of that one I will give f name. f f name. Okay, f name I will give. I'm creating inside the session, I'm trying to add one variable name called f name, first name.
Name.
Okay, first name, and that one I'm giving first name as a John. So first name I had given John, and I registered my controller.
Mm-hmm.
Just controller, I don't want to give one and two, so only one, right? So number is not required. So my controller I registered for my module. Okay, so far it's clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now go back to our HTML page. Okay, this is our HTML page. I don't want so many divs, just I want only one div to make it simple. Okay, inside my controller name is just controller. Okay, so far it's clear. Now what I want to do, I want to display the
Okay.
first name colon. So how to receive that one? What is the value I have to use? What is the session variable name?
F name.
F names, the same name I had to use here. This Angular JS is very demand in market, basically.
Okay.
Okay, now what I had to do, I had to deploy this application into the server. Inside the server now only how many applications is there?
Only one application.
Oh, now I had to deploy this application. So now inside the server, two applications is there, but I want to access only Angular 2 application.
Angular 2.
So now go back. So Angular 2 application is running and I'm getting the results as a John.
Okay.
Okay. Now what I want to do, I want to do a little bit and small change. I want to add one text field.
Okay.
First name colon. So how to add text field?
Type equal to
Input
input type equal
type
to
equal to text. After that I had to give name, right?
name. Yeah.
Name.
Name equal to.
So but here instead of name I told you model so many times, right? So
Yeah.
here instead of name we are calling as a model, ng hyphen model
Mode.
equal to value. Okay, here read it. Okay, so far it's clear. So model I created this model, right? For this particular text field I want to read value from the controller.
Okay.
So this model, right, what is the model name here?
F name.
F name. So this model name I am using and I am trying to display that model value in my text field.
Okay.
So whenever I will open this application, it will create one text field and corresponding model is F name I had given. It will look for corresponding model value.
Okay.
So it will display that model value inside text field. Okay. It's a very simple one. Let me go back and did you see there? So text field is creating
Yeah.
and value is displaying as a John.
John.
Why? Because model name I had given F
Hmm.
name. After that again I am displaying first name here.
Hmm.
So this is also from model only. I'm trying to retrieve. So just I will write one break. Okay. Now go back again. So far it's clear, right? So both
Yeah.
are coming from model, right?
Model. Yeah.
Okay. Now I want to change this one to M. Did you see there? So
Yeah.
whenever I'm changing the model value, wherever we are referring the model, everywhere the value will change.
Okay.
So let me display the same model in so many times. So many times I'm displaying the same model and this is the model name. So that particular model in one scenario, I'm trying to modify it. Let me refresh this page. So it's displaying. Let me add break.
Breaks.
Let me add here break. So now what I will do, I will copy paste the same line, copy paste it, and let me go back. Let me refresh it. Now the John model value is John, right? So now the
Okay.
what I want to do, I want to modify the model value as a John M
Hmm.
K. So this is what I'm telling. Always model and
Control.
view are sync.
Model and view.
View, yes. So this is
View.
view, right?
View.
And whatever I'm typing the value, right? So that value is assigning to a model called F name.
Definitely.
So I'm changing the model value and corresponding view also it is changing, right?
Yeah.
So this is the advantage of Angular JS compared to the JavaScript. If at all, if you want to achieve the same feature in JavaScript, we can able to achieve. What we have to do whenever we are changing the character, then we have to write an event called onKeyPress.
On key plus.
Then we have to read the text field value and we have to populate everywhere wherever we are referring. So
Okay.
how many lines that will take?
Yes.
Reading the
So
value and also we have to populate everywhere, right?
yeah, yeah.
So that is a big difference between normal JavaScript and Angular JS.
Excellent. Actually, this is good.
And whenever you are changing, immediately it will reflect everywhere. Even though you are referring this model name in 10 pages, 10 windows, that value will be reflected. Okay, so this is the second advantage. And now go back to our application. This is clear, right?
This is clear. But where will we use this normally in this scenarios?
Where you will be using this one, you are telling.
Uh,
Okay, in right now, what I am doing, the name, right? I'm hard coding here, right?
uh,
In real time, this name will be coming from a server, some different server or different web services.
okay.
So let me draw a picture for you. So far we are writing application. What is that? Angular one, right?
Uh,
And we have a controller inside our Angular one. We have a controller.
Controller.
So
Yeah.
inside the controller, every time what I am doing, I'm hard coding the data. Hard coding the data means name. See there,
And, yeah.
I'm assigning here. But in production, right? So I will
Uh,
give you that example also. What I will do, they will not hard code. They will read this data from the database or some different web services, and they will populate this value.
okay.
And the same value will be presented here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So basically we are hitting a web services. You have any, I mean, you have idea, right? Web services and all,
Yeah.
at least you heard, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically in real time we are reading this value from web services and we are populating these models,
Okay.
and corresponding value will be displayed at the UI side.
Okay.
So in real time that will happen. We are in starting stage, so that's what directly I don't want to hit web service and I don't want to retrieve the data.
Okay.
Okay. And now what I want to do, I want to create another example. File, new, dynamic web project. Second example is clear, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me change it to 2.5. Finish it. Okay, inside second example also I want all these files. So far every time for model, right, how many fields I'm adding? Only one field,
One
right?
field.
So now what I want to do, I want to add for model more than one field. So this is my controller. So inside my controller I want to add more fields. Basically I want to send one person information
Okay.
for person, right? For generally for person having name, age, dob, like that. There is so many fields, right? First one is name. What is the name? John.
Mm.
After that, what I want to add, I want to add age.
Yes.
Age is some 24. Okay, after that I want to add dob,
UB.
sorry, so dob, and corresponding value like John hyphen 17 hyphen 1980. So this is the date of birth of the person. So this is a particular person information, right?
Okay.
So now what I want to do, just I will format this one just for looking purpose. So this is the person information, person having name, age, date of birth. Now I want to display all this information at the UI side. One person information. It is clear, right?
Yeah.
Just inside the controller I modified only model value, that's all, and rest I have not modified anything. Now go
Okay.
back to our normal page, and I will remove everything. I don't want all those things. So first I want to display name. After that I want to give one break.
Yeah.
So how to read this value? So what is the model name here?
Person.
Person. Okay. So first I have to refer parent model name. Sorry, I modified wrong file. I have to modify this index.html.
Mm.
Okay. Let me first I want to display name. So name colon. So how to retrieve the name? I have to use the model name. What is the model name? Person, right?
Yeah.
Okay, clear. And inside the, sorry, inside that model, inside this model, what are the different fields is there?
Name is
Name.
DOB.
So main model is person. Inside that main model, we have a small field called
Name.
name. After that, I want to give one break. Okay, so far it's clear, right?
Yeah.
So now I have to deploy this Angular 3 into my server. Now my Angular 3 is running and name is John.
Okay.
Clear, right? So this value I'm getting from controller. But in controller, so for time being, what I am doing every time I'm hard coding the data. But
Okay.
in real time production, we are not hard coding the data. We are reading from different web services,
Okay.
and we are giving value to the controller, and we are mapping to model, and model will take, view will take the value from the model. So now what I want to do, I want to display the age. So again I have
Okay.
to go back. Again I
First
will
process.
copy paste this age, and label I will give as a age.
Yes.
Sorry, age. And here instead of name I have to give age, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to display dob. So instead of age I have to give dob. Correct, right? Let me go back and let me close this one. Okay, refresh the page. So you are getting everything right. Age is 24, date of birth is January 17, 1980.
Yeah.
So this is the way to read multiple values from the controller. So
Okay.
multiple values we are adding to one bean, and inside the bean we have small beans. So not bean, you can say model. Okay. So this
Okay.
person is a model, and inside the person, we have so many small fields.
Okay.
So this is the another way to read the values, multiple values from the model.
Model.
Okay, and now the last example for today. uh, so far the third example is clear, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you have any questions you can ask me. I will explain again one more time. Okay, third example is clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
now what?
one thing, if you see
Hmm.
the code body ng app equal to single quotes, the quotes will matter. Here double quotes
Single quote or double quote doesn't matter.
matter. Okay.
You can give single quote or a double quote, no issue, it will not give any problem. So now I change it to double quote, right?
Uh,
Let me go back and refresh it. There is no difference, right?
yeah.
And if you want to see the view source, you have to give right click. And where is the view source? So now it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
in. So this is the way. Now you can able to understand this code, right?
No, I understand. Yeah.
If you
Good.
want to write automate anything, you can able to understand very easily. Okay, now go back to this page. Now what I want to do, I want to create another application. Angular, Angular dot, Angular dot. So why? Because if you say Angular JS, I know in market it's very demand.
Mm-hmm.
I think you know, right?
I don't know, but one insurance company asked me last long back, 6 months back.
If you say I know Angular JS, you will get very good salary. You will get lot of interviews options.
But I have to read.
You have to understand this one. So basics, it's simple, right? Do you see
Simple,
it's
yeah,
complicated?
simple. Yeah, no, it's not complicated.
It's not complicated. Even though if you read in internet, they will see it look like very complicated. But I'm framing it's look like very easy.
Uh,
So simple controller bean and how to read the data, how to modify the model, and how to
okay,
make sync. So now
okay.
what I want to do, I want to read an image. I think in previously, right? In previous case, how we are reading the image. So here also by using AngularJS we can able to read the image also, right? So
Yeah.
how to read the image by using AngularJS, I will show you. So let me read this. Let me copy the same examples. Okay, let me paste it. Okay, now this is my AngularJS view. So here, right, I want to display for this person country flag. So which what is the country? See you. Okay, I want to display country flag of this person, and I want to display currency.
Yeah.
So two more fields I added basically here. Okay, and go back to our controller. This is our controller, right? Oh shit. So this is that Google people AngularJS, and so this is our controller. So first, right, what I had to do, I had to add what is the field name, currency, CURRENCY. Currency I will add as a rupees. Okay, and now I want to add flag.
Mm.
So here I need to give the flag picture.
Yeah.
Flag picture. Okay, what I will do, I will download some picture. Okay, let me download some picture. Which one is good? Okay, let me, this looks good. Let me save this image as. Okay, I saved it, and let me copy this one and let me paste into my web application.
Yeah.
So far I have my picture also. Now I have to give my picture to the. So in real time, right, what you will get, you will not hard code here, you will read it from web service. For time being I'm hard coding this picture. Download .jpg. Now go back to here, and here I need to first, what I want to do, I want to display the currency,
Currency.
country flag here, country flag. Okay, currency is person dot. So here the difference is main, we have to concentrate on image flag.
uh,
So that's what I'm writing the same example, I'm trying to use it.
okay. Person dot
Currency.
flag.
Currency. First let me display the currency, and after that we'll go for currency. Let me, I have not deployed, I think. I need to deploy this application. It's not deployed into server.
Yeah,
Okay, let me paste it. So now all our applications are deployed into server. Did you see there?
yeah, yeah.
So that's what server is required. So now in this case, browser is client
Hmm.
and server anyway,
Yeah.
Okay. Now country flag is blank. I need to give one break here. Let me give one break and go back to our page.
And you have to give
Refresh.
person dot flag, right?
Flag right now I'm not displaying image. See, did you see that? There is no flag, right? So how we are displaying image generally in previous case img we are using, right?
Yeah.
Img tag. So here also we are using img tag. Img alt src
Okay.
close img. So this is the way to display the image. Okay. So what is the purpose of this alt? Let's suppose give some flag, give some information. India flag. So here, right, as part of src, I had to read the data
So
from the model.
yeah,
So what is the
person dot flag content.
person dot flag? Person dot flag flag. So now did you see that it's telling error undefined image file person dot flag. Okay, it's showing error, but let me run it and see the value. So I'm getting the value.
Uh,
So I can able to see the picture, but if you see there, it is telling it's not able to find the undefined tag. What is the problem? The src what you are using, whenever you are loading this page, first time what will happen, so this is not a angular js field src. So first time when you are loading the page, so immediately it will look for this value,
okay.
but there is no this kind of person, there is no this kind of person here. Why? Because this
Okay.
is this is not angular js keyword, this is normal javascript keyword, I mean src. So
Yeah.
to convert that src to angular js related src, we have to type ng hyphen.
Uh,
Now the error gone, right?
yeah.
So this is the one difference. And the second difference is, whenever you are trying to download the page, it will work no issue, but it will raise two requests to receive this, it will raise two requests to receive this value.
Mm-hmm.
First time when you are loading the page, it will raise one request and it will fail. So I will show you that one. Let me, this is basically kind of hacking. I used to take that course also.
Okay.
I will show you that one. Fiddler. Okay, let me open. Shit, it is not minimizing. So let me refresh. So how many requests went? See, one request failed basically. Did you see there? 4 not found. 4 not 4.
Yeah.
4 not 4. We got one request. It failed because, did you see there? What is the value? You will see here. You will see the field not found. We need to read this value basically. Header, text value, image. Basically, it is not able to read the one of the image. 4
Mm-hmm.
not 4. So because first time when we are loading this page, it is looking for that src content, so then it will fail. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, after that, in second time you will get that image. So it's downloading the image. Now second time it's downloaded. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the sixth serial number, now you can able to download the image. The first time, the fourth time, right? Fourth time also you are trying to download the image, but you are not able.
Okay.
If you see the how many requests went to the server, first request is to download the angular.js min. Okay,
Okay.
and second time it went to download the that image,
Mm.
it failed, and third time it went to download the my controller, success, and fourth time the image is downloaded. All the files we have to download, right? Whatever you are telling import, how many files you are telling import? First one is this one, and second one is this one, and rest are bean values, right?
Uh,
And
yeah,
third time it is trying to download this file, but it's not able to download, and it is failing. Basically it is failed here, and fourth time we can able to download that image.
image.
So
Okay.
let me now let me clear it. How to clear? Remove all. So now there is no request. So what I will do
Okay.
next time, so let me go back and ng hyphen
Okay.
src.
So,
Now
okay.
there is no error. So now let me go back, let me send, let me refresh my page.
Uh,
How many requests went, how many failed, how many success?
all are success.
All
Three
are
or four.
success.
Okay.
So first we are downloading the image file, angular
Mm.
angular.min file, and controller js file, after that image.
Yeah, yeah.
And anyway model it is in sync, so no need to download, it's always sync,
Think. Okay.
so no need to download. And this is application downloading.
Yeah.
So as part of application you are downloading first html you are downloading. Did you see there? See, this is
Yeah.
the html we are downloading from the from the server. After that we are downloading each file, each file. Okay, and the last point is, say for instance I had given a wrong name here, so we are not able to get now image, right?
Yeah.
So in this case what is the advantage of this alt flag? Now go back and refresh. Now image is not displaying, right?
Yeah.
Image is not displaying. And so in case image is not displaying, we need to tell what is the what kind of image should be displayed there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that purpose I'm telling India flag. If image is there it will display image, if there is no image it will display image flag, India flag.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just to see that one we need to give width and border. Width I can give some 30%, and height I will give 30%.
Okay.
And if we give some border, right, so that we can able to see. To now go back to this page and refresh it. See there, now there is no image basically. Why? Because I had given image name as a wrong, so that's what we are not able to download the image. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, now what I will do, I will correct that issue. Now image name is correct, and let me refresh this page. Now I can able to see the image flag.
Yes.
So this is the some examples of AngularJS. It is clear, right?
Yeah. It's
It's
clear.
very easy, right?
Very easy. Yeah.
It's very easy.
Compared to JavaScript, I think it's
See, here we are not writing much logic.
logic. Yeah.
See how many lines is there. If you want to do the same logic by using AngularJS, we have to do a lot of circus. We have to write so many lines of code. Document dot get element by ID, set element by ID, reading that value, assigning to this value,
Okay.
and now it's very easy. See here also there is less number of lines is there. So tomorrow what I want to do, now so far I had given 1% value, right?
Mm.
Now I want to display 10% values. I want to send to the UI 10% values.
Okay.
So how to send that one, how to repeat the values, and how to display it, that we will see in next next class.
Okay.
Okay,
Next class week. Can we have next to next week?
next to next week means you will not available on 30th, that's what you meant to say?
Yeah, yeah. Because I want to break. I'll go through JavaScript and this bit of AngularJS.
Okay.
Then I'll try to do something practice.
Uh-huh.
Then is that okay? Because
That's
next week
fine.
is a long weekend here.
Oh, you have a holiday.
Holiday.
Okay, if you have a holiday then you can able to practice it, right? I mean holiday means that is first holiday or 29th holiday?
No, Monday holiday. Actually, my
First.
parents are, yeah,
Okay,
parents
that's fine, no
Monday
problem, no problem. So then we will meet on 6th.
6th year.
6th same time, right?
Same to, yeah.
That's fine, no problem, no problem. Meanwhile, if you get time, then you can practice, and if you have any questions, we will discuss.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will upload this video.
So,
And
how many days and